Ever felt like losing weight is an impossible task, like our friend John did? Meet John, a man just like any of us, but burdened by his own weight, both physically and emotionally. He lived in the shadow of his own self-esteem, stuck in a cycle of defeat, seeing weight loss as a mountain too steep to climb. His weight was not just a number on a scale, but a dark cloud over his life. It influenced his health, strained his relationships, and stole his joy. Day in and day out, John felt the heaviness of his struggle. A struggle that is all too familiar to many of us. But then, something inside John stirred. A spark ignited within him, a determination to no longer be a prisoner of his own body. He decided to take a stand against his situation, to challenge the impossible. And so John embarked on a journey of transformation, a journey that would change his life forever. Before we continue with John weight transformation, hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss any motivational content. John's turning point came in an unexpected way. One day while browsing through a bookstore, a particular book caught his eye. It was a simple book, unassuming, yet it held a powerful message that would change his life forever. The book contained various uplifting quotes and verses, but one that stood out to him was Philippians 4:13 from the Bible. "I can do all this through him who gives me strength." This verse struck a chord within John. He realized that his struggles were not meant to be faced alone. He understood that he could rely on a power greater than his own to overcome his weight issues. It was a profound realization that marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life. This was his turning point. He decided to commit to a healthier lifestyle, not just for himself, but for those who cared about him. With newfound hope, John started his journey towards a healthier life. Starting the journey is often the hardest part, but John was determined. As he embarked upon this path, he began making minor tweaks to his diet. He swapped out processed foods for whole, nutritious options. He introduced fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains into his meals. He was mindful of portion control, carefully measuring his food to avoid overeating. His first attempts at exercise were challenging. He started with simple walks around the block, gradually building his stamina. His legs would ache, his breath would shorten, but he never let these hurdles deter him. Every bead of sweat was a badge of honor, a testament to his perseverance. John faced numerous obstacles along the way. There were days when he questioned his ability to continue, but he found strength in his faith. He held on to the words from Philippians 4:13, "I can do all this through him who gives me strength." Every small victory fueled John's determination to continue. Progress is not always linear, but persistence pays off. This was the mantra that John lived by. As he embarked on this journey of transformation, he faced challenges that tested his resolve. There were days when the scale wouldn't budge, days when he couldn't lift the weights he did the week before, and days when the mirror reflected back a body he was still struggling to love. But John was not deterred. He drew strength from the words of Philippians 4:13, "I can do all this through him who gives me strength." This verse became his beacon, guiding him through the stormy days. With time, his persistence began to pay off. The scale started to move, his strength began to increase, and he started to see a transformation. Not just physically but mentally too. He felt stronger, happier, more confident. John's continuous efforts began to bear fruit, proving that change is possible. The journey of 1,000 miles ends with a single step, and John's journey led to a transformation. A transformation that was not just physical, but also mental and emotional. He went from being a man burdened by his weight to a beacon of health and vitality. John learned many lessons along this journey. He discovered the power of perseverance, that even when the road is long and steep, each step forward counts. He learned the importance of self-belief, that he was capable of achieving more than he ever thought possible. But perhaps the most significant lesson was the strength he drew from his faith. In his darkest moments, when he felt like giving up, he held on to the belief that he could overcome his struggles. His journey serves as an inspiration to others facing similar struggles. John's story is a testament to the power of faith and determination, reminding us all that, "I can do all this through him who gives me strength."